Cole is leaving for a forever home. Pumpkin has exciting news. Ombre's transition will shock you. And wait until you see the newest rescues. The farm on Route 66 is full of surprises today. And Vicky might be thinking, what on earth is Ellen up to?
Hey guys, before I show you a lot of the stuff that I'm going to today, those of you that just fell in love with Pumpkin, her new owners all the way out in Virginia have started their own channel for Pumpkin, and you are going to absolutely love it. Pauline and Ken, you guys are awesome. Pauline not only has started this channel, but she also sent Vicky flowers because she knew Vicky hadn't been feeling well for a while, and it really was kind of you. Thank you, Pauline, you're amazing. But guys, you're gonna love Pauline's beautiful English accent and hearing about her life and getting to see how Pumpkin's doing. So go check out that channel. And now let's go check this out. Good morning, everybody. It's kind of early this morning on a Saturday. And we've got a big trip ahead of us. My wife and I are gonna go support a friend's wedding 4 hours north of here, and that gets us 4 hours closer to my son-in-law's grandpa, who fell in love with Cole and said, I want to take Cole and his sister. And they're ranchers up in Utah, and they're excited because kind of the horse that got them started as a family and as ranchers was a black horse, and so they're excited to have Cole. Well guys, they're ready to go. Cole, we're gonna miss you, but we're glad you're castrated, your hooves are healthy, and you're gonna make a great ranch horse, and hopefully keep the legacy of a black horse on the ranch forever thing. See you guys on their ranch. All right, so here's Cole and his sister, and they're looking absolutely gorgeous. We haven't showed them much lately. They got sick for a little while with a summer cold or whatever, so I isolated them, put them out on a pasture away from the other horses. They're feeling great now. I think the filly here has grown quite a bit. She's as tall as her brother now. And anyway, they look really good. Those brands that they came with are healing up. They look much better. The thrush that Cole had when he got here is cleared up, and he just is healthy, and he came as a little stallion and now he's leaving as a gelding, which is a good thing. They're safer to humans and to themselves, honestly. They don't try to get through fences and get hurt and stuff as often if they're castrated. So I've got them fed. I'll let them eat all their food and water good before we load them up on the trailer. But many of you have fallen in love with Cole. He's a black beauty, and his sister here is beautiful too. For some reason, we just didn't spend as much time. I think it's because we all fell in love with the fact that Cole was not only so beautiful, but he had the thrush that we worked on, and he just kind of won our hearts. His sister is absolutely gorgeous also, but we never named her, knowing she's going to go to a new home, and so we're just like Cole and the other filly. So, but they're both gorgeous, and we're super excited that they'll be part of my son-in-law's family ranch up in Utah. So that'll be awesome. But do not despair if you've fallen in love with Cole and you were one of those saying you should never sell him. We get that a lot on horses that are just beautiful and awesome that we fall in love with. I don't know why my lighting's so bad, but anyway, people often will say, don't sell that one. If I kept every horse that people said don't sell, I'd have hundreds of horses right now, and we just can't do it financially, even though we love them all. But when we can take a horse that needs some TLC, needs some training, needs some love, get them on their feet, get them healthy, get them castrated into a new home, it's just so rewarding. Like Ombre. Ombre, some of you remember, many of you didn't want us to sell him, but selling him to a good home has been the best thing ever. I want to show you a few pictures or short video clips that Nikki sent me. He is doing so good. He looks amazing. And he came to us starved almost to death. We got him for $25 at an auction. We got him castrated, we got him healthy, we got him more gentle, and then we found him a new home, and look at him today.
He came to us broken, shadows in his eyes, barely still breathing under desert skies. But mercy found a way, hope lit a spark. We gave him a chance and he gave us his heart. Look at him now, strong and free, running through the pasture where he's meant to be. Once on the edge, now love's made him whole. Hombre's forever home has healed his soul. From almost gone to standing tall, a miracle of life, we've seen it all. Look at him now, healthy and proud. The sound of his heartbeat sings out loud.
Doesn't he look awesome? That's what's so rewarding, is to get a horse healthy and to a forever home. And I've been saying a lot lately that I'm going to trim down, not feed so many horses into the winter, and I'm committed to that this year. My goal is to be at 10 or less keepers. That's still a lot of horses, and I count my donkeys in that count. But I've also told you if I could have 10 or less keepers, then I can have a few at a time that I'm trying to find forever homes for. Well, I got a call this week and someone said, hey, I've got some horses. Our grazing permit will not handle as many horses as we have with the drought. We can't feed them. They're telling us we've got to get rid of some of our horses. And it's like, I'm really not looking for any right now. I'm not to where I need to be. And anyway, I could tell they were really discouraged because they love their horses and they didn't want to see them rounded up and hauled off. And so I went and took a look, and what I saw was pretty exciting because I knew Cole was leaving this week, and I was like, everyone has fallen in love with Cole. I wish I had some more like Cole. Well, guess what? If you like black horses, you're gonna love these. Look at this, guys. They're thin because they were out on pastures or out on the open range that There was not a lot of feed, but these three right here, and then this one right back here, these three came together. This one, I gotta tell you the story on that one. That one's pretty crazy and awesome. But these three come from a herd of Navajo Mustangs, and their sire is a big 16-hand tall, beautiful stallion. They look a lot like Cole. I've kind of come up with a name for at least a couple of them. I gotta show you. A lot of times we let you name them, but and they're pretty gentle. They've never been haltered, and I haven't haltered them yet. But I'm right now 10 feet away and they're not. I just threw some hay out here too, and that helps. This one right here I haven't picked a name for. He has 3 white stockings. He's black, but he's also got some little flecks of white in him. He's kind of a blue roan, and he's a little stallion, so we've got to get him gelded. But this one is also a little stallion, and look out. His sister's kicking him away. I want to get his forehead if I can. Let me see if well, okay, we'll just go to sister here. This one, she is so cute, so I call her Beauty. She's Black Beauty. She is pitch black everywhere except for a teeny little star on her forehead. And then that one, look at the marking on this other black one's head. It's just a weird squiggle, so I call him Squiggles. So we got Squiggles, and we got Beauty, and this one you can help me name. He's a blue roan, but he's a very black blue roan, if that makes sense. He's black with some roan in him. But Beauty here, she's got Beauty is the solid black filly with the teeny little star on her forehead. So we got Beauty, we got the one you're gonna help me name, right there, the blue roan stud colt. And then this one right here, Squiggles. He has 2 white stockings in the back and the squiggle on his forehead, but besides that, he's pitch black. So this family that reached out said, is there any way you could come buy some of our horses? And I said, I don't think, I'm not in the market. I can't promise, but I'll come look. But when I knew Cole was leaving, I was like, maybe people will love these as much as they've loved Cole, and I can help them find forever homes. So I've got 2 of them that need castrated. All of them just need groceries. So that's why they're out grazing all the time, and I throw them some hay too. And they're just really cool. Now I'm gonna show you another one here that's really a cool story. Well, the same day that I got these 3 beautiful yearlings right here, I brought home another horse, and he also is black. He's got a little brownish hue to him, but his story, it will just melt your heart. Let me introduce you to this guy, and I can't remember his Navajo name. You'll see on the video because I'll refer to it. But as I went and picked him up from my friend Marilyn, and Marilyn had saved this little guy. There was a roundup that they rounded up some wild horses, and he got separated from his mom when he was just about 3 months old. And they took him in, they saved his life. There was 2 babies that day that they saved that got separated from the herd. One of the babies got attacked by dogs and did not make it. And so this little guy has made it. Hey guys, I'm actually out by Gray Mountain today, and my friend Marilyn reached out because there's a horse that they rescued when it was just a baby. It got separated from its mom, and they kept it healthy and good, but they need us to help find it a home. It needs to be castrated also. And so let me introduce you to this horse and to Marilyn, and she can tell you a little bit more about its story. And hopefully we can help find it a forever home. So guys, this is the horse right here. And Marilyn, tell us a little bit about it.
Horse's name is Diddlebay. We
Tell them what that means.
oh, it means gray mountain.
Okay.
So my daughter rescued it when they had a horse roundup. It got separated from its mom. There was two of them, but he's the only one. He's the one that survived. So he was just a small colt when we rescued him. So he's done so well. So
Well, he's super cute. Now, he got out recently and got his leg hurt, but we're gonna doctor that. And she went to the vet and got a tetanus shot. And so, tell us why you reached out to us. What are you thinking?
Well, I was hoping that we could get him a good home, a place where someone could really take care of him and teach him things. He's a Mustang, so he comes right off the Great Mountain. But they're very sure-footed. They're excellent riding horses once you get them trained. He's kind of naughty. I think he'll do good.
He is kind of naughty, just like most babies, right? So, well, let's get him loaded up and we'll take him home. And I will put what the Navajo spelling is of his name, but it's hard for me to say it. So, she said it starts with a Z, I think. So, Dislave? Zithlebe. Okay, so maybe I'll just call him Z, because that's a lot easier for me. But he is cute, and we'll get him loaded up and hopefully can find him a forever home. But we've got to heal up that front leg. I'll put some of my mom's salve on that. That'll help a lot. And we will also get him castrated. And he's a cute little guy. Made it. But he never was castrated. And for those of you that, this comes up a lot. Some people, anytime there's a beautiful horse, they're like, don't castrate him, he's beautiful. Well guys, the movie Spirit, the little cartoon, it's a cool movie, but it really kind of teaches some false ideas. Not every stallion is just, that's beautiful, is kind, and their hormones can get in the way, and they can become dangerous to people and to themselves, because if they have that much testosterone and that many hormones and they're driven to get to a mare, they can jump over fences and get cut, and that's what's happened to him. But my friend Marilyn, I'll show you when I picked him up. She'll tell us his story a little bit, but then I'll show you him today. His leg that was cut, getting into a panel, is getting better. He's gorgeous. He needs to be castrated. That's why I have all these boys together. Now, I do have the little beauty filly that's not even a yearling in here with them, because she was with them already. She's young. She's not acting like she would go into heat. I know she could have, or she could. I do know that. That's why I'll castrate him soon. But I also know that she's been with them the whole time, and so had she, if they were going to breed her, that would have already happened. But I think we're safe. She's young enough, and she's just accustomed to being around them, so I think we're good at this point. But we've got some castrations scheduled. But let me introduce you to the horse they call, in Navajo, they call him Gray Mountain. And so maybe I'll call him GM, Gray Mountain, or Gray, but he's not really gray. So let's go meet this beautiful little stallion. Okay, so here's the three that I already introduced you to. And there's our little boy, Gray Mountain. Hey, buddy. Are you gonna let me pet you? Not right now. Okay, so he's gonna get castrated, but look at that long mane that goes over his eyes, and he's just a pretty boy. But he has a cut on his leg that we're doctoring to help him to heal up. He will heal up completely, but he's just a beautiful boy. You can see that cut right there. So I would call him a black, but you can see the brown in him too. So he's probably just a dark brown or black out in this herd with all this black. He just kind of blends in. And then we have beautiful Smoky Joe. But the good thing is, even though the cut looks really bad, he is healing up and he moves well. And so I don't think it'll affect him in the long run. It's just cosmetically not looking real good right now. But kind of a sad but sweet story that Marilyn would save this little baby. She even sent me a picture when they first got him. It's not a great picture, you won't get to see him real well, but she sent me a picture. I'll show you. See how little they were. And yet now look at him today, and we'll get him castrated, we'll get him healthy, and we'll find him a new home. That's what we like to do. And hopefully I'll find homes for these quickly, because I'm sticking with my goal that I don't want to have a whole lot that I'm keeping through the winter. But they're thin, but they've each put on 10 pounds just in the past few days, I would guess, being out on this pasture. But we want those ribs to be hidden with muscle and fat someday. But there's Squiggles. Here's Beauty. Oops, sorry. Oh man, I just sneezed. And then this other, he's actually a blue roan, but very little blue in him. There's just flicks of white in there, so he looks black. But he's the one with the 3 white stockings, and I'd love some name ideas for him. Well, just so Smoky Joe doesn't feel neglected, or Pumbaa. Pumbaa's back there. Do you see Pumbaa? He gets along good with all these guys. But just so Smoky Joe knows that I love him too. Come here, boy. Come here. Come here. I should have brought a treat out here for you, huh? I love this horse, guys. And you can see the difference in conformation and size. He's barely a year old, and he's much bigger than any of these. But he's been fed well his whole life, and he's a registered quarter horse. And so this is just kind of mostly our bachelor pad, except for little Beauty here. But again, she's so young and has been with these stallions her whole life. And so, Beauty, are you gonna walk up to me? Do you see how Beauty has that really small little speck right on her forehead? That's it. Besides that, she is pitch black. No white on her. Well guys, have a great day. I hope you've enjoyed seeing these new ones. And let's get them to some forever homes.
Cole and his sister, they came down the road. Then from the struggle, still carrying the load, with thrush on their feet and old brands to mend. We gave them good pasture, the care of a friend. just a spark. It started out simple with one black horse's heart. So when Grandpa saw Cole, he knew it was true. That old dream was living, made brand new. Now they're bound for the mountains under Utah skies, where the cattle graze and the eagle flies. Grandpa Duncan's ranch is calling their name, a forever home with love at the reins. He knows the horse, he knows the trade. He sees their spirit not where they've strayed, on the mountain slopes where the shad scale grows. That's the life they're stepping into. Heaven knows. Now they're running strong on the mountainside with